What's up, guys? How you doing tonight? First of all, guys, I want to start off with saying if y'all could put prayers in the chat for all the men and women in uniform, I would really appreciate that, guys. As of right now, we have a lot going on in this crazy world we are living in. As y'all know, guys, there are 20,000 troops sent to Washington. Thank you, Sandy K, for being here. The Jedi, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Like I said, guys, if y'all could put prayers in the chat, I would really appreciate that. Let me know if you can hear me good. Give me one. Can everybody hear and see me just fine? Let me know if you can see me, guys. 1 second. Okay. Sunflowers. Can all y'all see me? What's up, Carter family? Give me 1 second, guys. Family, give me 1 second, guys. All right, let me get this cut down. Okay, so like I said, hang on. Like I said, guys, if y'all could start off with putting prayers in the chat for all the men and women in uniform. Y'all know we've got 20,000 troops. 20,000 troops in Washington. On the 20th, do y'all realize, guys, that we could actually end up having a civil war right in the American soul? True to my rules. What's up, President-elect of Cannabis Community? How you doing, my friend? Kyle, what's up, buddy? Guys, and I want to also, before we get started, if y'all could put prayers in the chat for my wife. I had to call the ambulance and fire department this morning. Her sugar was 36. I couldn't wake her up. She's doing better. She's real sore. She had a spinal tap today. She had some fluid around the bottom of her spine, so they took some fluid off of her. So if y'all could put prayers for her as well, I would really appreciate that. So let's get back to, guys, and I want to start off with saying this is not a growth stream. Like I said in the last few, guys, I'm changing up a few things. I'm in the process of getting the page StreamYard. I'm going to start doing some reaction videos and just a bunch of different topics. I want to do things that matter. To me, networking helps, but I really don't. So first of all, let's get back to, guys, we are in serious, serious problems right now. I know as Americans, we all try to just do what we can do and keep living life. But at the end of the day, guys, there could be bloodshed right here on American soil. And are we prepared for that? Are we prepared? What can happen? Think about it. Think about it, guys. When you say it won't happen, I want you to think about all the protesters that just robbed us from our democracy. When they ran up in the White House, guys, that right there just made America look. First of all, why was the White House not guarded? How did America let the White House get took over? Can anybody explain that? How can America? How did we not see it coming? Okay, it's okay for Black Lives Matter to run around looting, throwing bricks, breaking shit. It's okay for Antifa to beat people with baseball bats and rob, loot, and steal. It's okay for all that. Let me tell you something. What happened to the White House was a shame. But if anybody think that was hardcore, you are wrong. A guy sitting on a desk posing is not hardcore. That was just a warning, guys. That is just pretty much saying, if we want it, we're going to take it. As Americans, if we want it, we will take it. And they proved that point. They made it in. A couple cops were videoing, posing with them. So you need to know that if enough of the, and don't think that Antifa and them was not in that building. These people from the left, guys, they are staging this and then blaming it on Trump. Starting these riots and starting all this. and well, let's just blame it on Trump. It's real easy to blame it on Trump. But is it going to stop now that Trump's about to go? That's what we want to know. Is all that going to stop once the 20th comes? Does anybody think that it's going to stop? Because if it don't stop, the instigators were Antifa imposters. Yes, they were. It was the Capitol, not the White House. Yes, the U.S. Capitol. I'm sorry if I said White House. Guys, 20,000 soldiers are protecting our Washington, D.C. So what's up, Risky? So if this Antifa or this Black Lives Matter movement think they're that brave to try to wreck the inauguration of Joe Biden's election or to be sworn in, let me tell you something. When you start messing with the United States of America's soldiers, it ain't gonna fly, guys. Don't think them damn soldiers for 1 second is gonna back down like a couple police officers at the U.S. Capitol. When they move in on the soldiers, can anybody tell me what's gonna happen? Can anybody tell me they're not gonna be posing with people, guys. We're talking about the damn United States soldiers, 20,000 of them. I think it will only get worse. The leftist goal is to first disarm America. That way an unarmed resistance would not be migrating. Well, that's what they want to do, guys. Let's take it. Now, if they take our firearms, then they leave us vulnerable. Right now, you got to think about it, guys. How many Americans are here? Okay, the government runs America unless America does not want that anymore. There are so many Americans that we overpower the government. We just listen because of what you call laws. Okay, now that laws are being tormented, right now, I believe in what's going on inside that White House from left and right side. America is not the number one priority right now. You don't need 20K troops to protect from Antifa. Exactly, but I think it was a good call to put them there, guys, because first and foremost, I think it is a disgrace to America. It's a disgrace to our democracy. And again, if anybody think that was a crude way to go in, guys, that was light. That was like a bunch of kids going in the Capitol. They're posing with horn hats on it. Let me tell you something. Let me say this. The next time might not be just a couple pictures getting broken, a laptop getting stolen. I mean, if they'll go as far as that, what's going to happen next? Is our White House going to get burned down? I mean, come on. This is getting serious. Being a former soldier myself, the soldiers have orders. They will follow their orders, whether they be to shot or be stroke. Soy pansies, either way, don't mess with the soldiers. Well, I can tell you this. If you are lined up, and thank you for your service. Thank you for being here, metal detecting. Guys, if you're lined up and you're soldiers, you're damn sure not going to get stampeded by a bunch of people. You're going to either stand down or get taken care of. I repeat, our soldiers will not bow down to none of them. They would rather die for this country than to bow down, leaving behind their families, leaving behind their friends. They are true American heroes, guys. They're going to go in and they're going to try to protect us, our freedom. Trust the plan. World War G1. Soldiers aren't hell no, they ain't a kiss ass. And you know what? I'm happy they're there, guys. Because let me tell you something. As of right now, to me, it's not about Joe Biden. It's not about Donald Trump. It's about America. And I don't want to see America degraded, man. This is the home of the free and the land of the brave, guys. This is where other countries dream to come. They would give anything to come to America, anything to get their visa. These other countries are literally sitting back and laughing at us, man. We've got presidents that are arguing like babies. We've got Nancy Pelosi as the House Speaker. Come on. You know why she wants to impeach Trump again? Because people's got her laptop, guys. Can y'all only imagine what's in that laptop from Nancy Pelosi? Joe Mama's Let's Make Sense. Why would Biden supporters be mad about the election? This show is still a damn bam. Hell yeah. Defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hell yeah. Guys, you know, I might have to build this stream up. And if I don't, I don't. But I'm going to do what a lot of people won't do. And that's speak my piece. I'm going to speak on here for all the people that just don't want to be involved in it. You see, I'm American, and I love America. And damn it, I'm going to stand up for what's right, and I'm going to stand up for America. I've never been a person to shy away. I'm going to speak what needs to be spoke, and if people don't like it, then hey, I don't really give a shit. Shit is getting real. Hell yeah, James, but seriously, why would Biden supporters be mad about an election he won? It's way more than that, Risky. It's so much more than about that now. Right now, it at this point in time, we were screwed either way, guys. Either way, we're screwed. We are definitely screwed. Either president. I love America and distraught about what is happening. Joe Moms, how you doing? Thank you for being here, fam. This show is still a damn bam. Hell yeah. Cookie, I was hitting my ass with a belt I'm lost. Biden supporters wouldn't be mad about Biden, but some Biden supporters would want to make Trump supporters look. Yes, thank you, Joe. You said exactly what I was thinking. Guys, it's not about Joe being mad or the leftists being mad. Thank you, official. Tree Trimmer is Zero Gravity. What's up, bud? How you doing, man? You changed your name? Guys, now it's anything that happens, Trump did it. Because he did a speech, the Capitol got the U.S. Capitol got embarred. Now, I don't think it's right that Jack Dorsey from Twitter shut down the United States president. Guys, let me tell you about these social medias they're not supposed to be about this. We have a right to freedom of speech. Just because you're a damn internet or you're a trillionaire, billionaire, we have a right to freedom of speech. Our president has a right to freedom of speech. Now, if it's a threatening message, I understand. But just everything Trump says now, they're saying that his agenda is to make his supporters angry and go out and harm people. If I can remember, there was a lady in Congress that did a live stream video threatening. I don't know if anybody's seen that. Sizzling Bacon, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Risky Trump endorsed and made Trump supporters heed it and told them to do this. He needs to be accountable. He didn't tell them to do nothing, Risky. He never, ever, ever told them to go to the U.S. Capitol and barge in it. Protesting and going to it's two different stories. You show me the video where he told them to go inside the U.S. Capitol. There's a big difference. First of all, I want you to think of something, guys. I want you to put yourself at the U.S. Capitol and ask yourself, are you a dumbass or are you smart? You know, if you go in that U.S. Capitol, you're screwed. You break that door down to the U.S. Capitol, you're screwed. Why would Americans be putting themselves in this position? These people got kids, families, jobs. Now, all these jackasses that were in there playing like little kids, putting their feet up on offices and breaking windows, this is shit we did as teenagers, guys. Let me tell you something. As much as I love America, I am not going to go out there and risk my life just to show that I'm a true patriot. I'm not going to go burglarize the United States Capitol building. Do you realize that they are going to literally fry them people? Why are they going to fry them? Because they're going to make a damn statement. They're going to make sure it's all over mainstream media of how this guy got 40 years for putting his feet up on the desk in Nancy Pelosi's desk. John Spellman runs insurance agent U.S. and is a Black Lives Antifa. Guys, I'll tell you right now, I do not support Black Lives Matter. It is not what it sounds like. It's a gang, man. If it was, do you realize who runs Black Lives Matter, guys? Rich white men. Joe Biden, all these guys that are funding them with millions. Joe Mamas, and there was no Trump supporters at Black Lives Matter. Think about the name. Yeah, no kidding. He did not said that. Tree Trimmer 82. The official racks, I'm good. What are you talking about? No, he did not say that. That's the thing, guys. If you believe, if you're watching Trump's video and you heard Trump say, I want y'all to go into that U.S. Capitol and I want you to destroy it. He said, go down there. And he just now, yesterday or the day before, did a briefing, I should say. They weren't no, they were Antifa. They were Black Lives Matter. Yes, there was some regular patriots there. But let me tell you something, guys. The normal American is not stupid enough to run in that damn building knowing it's full of cameras and start breaking shit. Do you realize the consequences for that? They've already got, they've got 160 cases open of people that went in there and vandalized the United States Capitol. Sizzling Bacon, what's up, buddy? I tell you right now, guys, everybody needs to get prepared. We are in for a ride here. This is fisting to get really, really bad. Let me tell you something. When the 20th comes, man, I wouldn't even want to be around Washington. I wouldn't want to be nowhere. I wouldn't want to be in none of them. You know, here's what gets me, guys. I cannot wrap my head around all the voting fraud evidence, all the states from the left that had a problem with turning in the votes. Because Joe Biden was still losing, they wanted to hang on to him until he had time to cheat or catch up. Every state that did not turn their ballots and votes in were the leftists. You literally have to be stupid to not see voter fraud, man. I could give a damn less about Trump or Biden. I'm just right here in the middle. I see it. At 1:45 in the morning, the analytics shot up at the same time. We've got United States Postal Services saying they've took the same route for 10 years, but that night they were made to take a different route and drop off 29 pallets of mail-in ballots. Now, all these United States Postals and all these witnesses, they're state that have to go federal. Federal cases don't want them. So therefore, they're stuck in the middle. Their witness, it just doesn't matter. Nothing. This fraud is way too big. There is way too many people involved in it. There's just no way to beat it. There's no way to beat it, guys. One man has held back the NWOs for 4 years, and that was Trump. Like I said, Risky, there were agents of chaos. Yes, there was, Joe Moms. Guys, this ain't a one-sided deal. This is not a one-sided deal, guys. We do have Trump supporters that are out there doing crazy shit because they're pissed off. Does that give them a right to do crazy shit? Of course not. But when you've got 74 Americans sitting here watching their vote not count, watching their freedom going down the drain, watching this unfold right in front of them, and there's nothing they can do. Do you know how many Americans are heated right now? But all we can do now, another thing I got another topic that I want to talk about. Now, Joe Biden said he's going to raise minimum wage to $15 an hour. Tell me y'all's thoughts on that. Should he raise it, or is it going to mess the economy up? I mean, we all want to raise. If you're making minimum wage, you're going to be like, hell yeah. But is it really good for the economy to do that? I mean, I don't even know what minimum wage is now. Can somebody tell me? It's going to kill the economy. That's what I thought. Biden is going to destroy it. Guys, this country is already destroyed in their mind. When we took a $400 trillion COVID relief package, but yet Americans got $600. Illegal immigrants got $1,800. I give it 2 years, guys. 2 years. And the world we live in today, or 2019, not going to see it no more. Guys, let me tell you something. This economy, just like the wall, okay? The wall. So they want to tear this wall down after our taxes paid for this wall. Millions and millions and millions, 500 miles of wall. And then if you're in here and if you're in here right now and you're for Biden, do you agree with letting 10 million immigrants into the United States? Do we know if they're rapists? Do we know if they're terrorists? We don't know them. 10 millions flooding in America is taking your job, my job, our kids' jobs. Gas has already went sky high where I live, so I say no. A hamburger at McDonald's will cost. Guys, everything as we know, it's about to go way up just from the stimulus checks, man. What's up, Gaming Prince? Two Geek Street Trimmer. What's up, brother? Just stopping in to say hi. Got editing to do from the daily video. Two Geeks, thank you for coming in, brother. Guys, if you are for Biden, how can you support letting millions of immigrants into this country? Unless you just don't realize that one of them might be one that takes your job. Because let me tell you something. I used to be a house builder. And we used to work illegal immigrants. And they come over here. They're used to pennies on a dollar over there, working all week for I don't know, 20 bucks. They come over here, guys. Yes, they work really hard, but they walk into America feeling like they're going to get rich. They're making more in 1 week than they make in 6 months over there. So when they all come in flooding, our bosses are going to fire us and hire them for like $4 cheaper an hour. And they're going to get more hours, more work out of them, and probably harder work because nobody can take the fact the way that they put us to shame in work. Every job site I was ever on, the first one to be there was one of the illegal immigrants. The last one to leave at dark was one of the illegal immigrants. You cannot deny how hard they work. Everybody in America knows how hard they work. They're going to flood in here, and we're not going to have no jobs no more, guys. They've already took over the house building. Guys, I started building houses 20 years ago. T Studios, Sandy K, Joe Moms. Tree Trimmer, read my line. Hey, Rattle Trap, good to see you, brother. Give me 1 second. Tree Trimmer, when I went on disability, I got what was earning at that time 620 years later. I still get 600 if they raise minimum will hurt disability. That's so sad. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. I mean, seriously, how can you support Joe Biden? Just by... If you're at home right now and you support Joe Biden, are you mad at him for only getting 600, but illegal immigrants got 3 times that amount? We're going to let tens of millions of legal immigrants in here. Let me tell you something. If anybody knows, it's me. When I came into framing houses, illegal immigrants used to be our roofers. Guys, it didn't take but 2 years and they took over. They were doing spec houses, $1 per foot less. They were doing custom houses, $2.50 a foot less than us. We couldn't even eat doing that. But they were doing it and doing it well. So the builders were like, damn, you can build a spec house for $2 and they're going to charge $3.50? You are fired. We're going to get these. Now, their work was shabby, but they didn't give a shit. They're just spec houses, wasn't custom houses, just some throw-together houses. The hips crooked, the rafters crooked. They didn't care. But it's all about the dollar. America is all about the dollar. If you can get it done cheaper, you go with it. I tell all my customers that cheaper is not nowhere near better. If you got to pay somebody $200 cheaper and then you got to pay somebody else $1,000 to fix their screw up, then you're not saving nothing. Let's talk the 1 million for trout studies in Russia. Yes, we should be best. I didn't like Biden and Trump let me down with Operation Warp Speed. I tell you what, guys. We've got a lot of awesome YouTubers that are saying they're going to run for president in 4 years. So I tell you what, guys, I don't know where this world's going. I really couldn't tell you. But I will say this. When this is all over, you better know where you're going. Because, you know, they're saying the vaccine's not working right, guys. A lot of people's getting sick. They're saying we got another COVID out that's killing people faster. Where are we going here? What are we doing here? Where are we going? Is it going to get so bad that we're stuck at home? Is our food going to end up empty in the shelves? Are we going to have food to buy? Are we going to be able to work to support our families, get our medications? Now's the time we all need to act, guys. When you go to the grocery store, you know what I tell my wife every time she goes to the grocery store? I want you to grab some extra pinto beans, ramen noodles, anything that can sit back here forever. Canned goods, For the last 6 months, we've been investing just 20 or 30, $40 extra when we go to the grocery store. Beans. And I'm serious, guys. Like, everybody should be doing this. Because when a civil war hits and we go into poverty, all these spoiled brats of people, they're not going to know how to act. Artro Cities, Upon Cities, what's up, bud? T Studio, good to see you. Zay, good to see you. As a black single mother from the hood, that bill is bullshit. I do understand a lot of Trump's views. It's sad that people get emotional in judgment, but fell for the dumbness. I tell you what, guys, there's one comment that Trump said that will stick with me for years. He said, do you know why they're mad at me? Because they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way. That's so true, guys. Trump is just a wall that they're trying to break down to get to us. They don't care about Trump. He's an outsider. Get rid of him, where we've got full control of America. Now we've got all these lefties in Congress, Senate. We've got the second impeachment. Guys, why are you going to impeach a man when he's got like 7 days left? Why? Because they do not want him to run for office again, and Nancy Pelosi is worried about that damn laptop. She is ready to get Trump out of there for when the laptop news comes out. It'll be Biden that has to hear it. Let me tell you something. Always extra beans, rice. Just put it in the freezer for 48 hours and you're good. Guys, it is so important. You know, I'm a last minute person, guys. Christmas, anything. We cannot afford to be last minute right now, guys. If you are somebody that is last minute, you know, you take a country boy that says, I ain't worried about food. I'll go out and shoot me something and get me some food. Guys, when them stores are empty, everybody that says that is going to be out there fighting for the same meat. Like, our meat will dry up so quick if there's not food in the grocery stores. Small channel Diego Calderon, I get it, and I'm no one. I'll always have your back. You're freaking awesome. Hell yeah. Man, thank you again, Diego. That's my boy right there. Guys, I love each and every one of y'all, and these streams are going to get better and better. This is not my expertise, I should say, but I spent few hours just studying things, and I'm actually taking notes. I'm fixing to get the StreamYard updated and pay for the StreamYard and start doing some reactions on a bunch of different topics. So I can't wait. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Kermit and Elmo, how you doing? Guys, I just want to be a voice here. There's only a few of them that are men enough to do it. And guess what, damn it? I'm going to be one of them. I ain't scared of no damn haters. I've had them forever. What's a couple more haters to add to the book of hatred? I just changed my name. Hell yeah. That's why I live on a ranch, been prepping for years. I tell you what, that's amazing. I was telling my wife the other day, I said, you know what? I just want to move off grid. Let's go get us about 10, 20 acres. Hell, I'll do the work. I'll dig a well, make a garden, buy some chickens, raise some pigs. It's all you need, man. Hey, if you hot sauce junkie, what's up? Addicted to diving, good to see y'all, guys. Do you ever watch them off the grid videos? Do you ever realize how happy they are? Being away from society, guys. All the negativity that you watch on a daily basis. These days, you get negativity when you walk into the grocery store. Somebody's arguing. The clerk's arguing with this person. It's all a bunch of chaos. Well, out there, all you hear is birds chirping, wind blowing, watching the fire. Man, that is life, man. What's up, Flo? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in. Let's drive. Good to see you, brother. Get long-term emergency meal supplies at... Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Survival food. Guys, y'all think I'm playing here? Beacon Place. Thanks. What's up, Flo? Good to see you, brother. Hot Sauce Junkie. Guys, do me a favor. Next time Hot Sauce Junkie goes live, y'all get on over there, guys. This dude right here is a freaking beast. And, guys, so I'm fixing to do a damn eating challenge video. But it's not going to be no damn deviled eggs, okay? I'm going to eat something that I enjoy eating. So I'm about to go get me some McDoubles from McDonald's, and we're going to see how many of them I can devour. So y'all stay tuned for that video. I'm going to do it in a couple days, guys. I'm kind of getting into these eating challenges. So we're about to do a few of them. What did I miss? What's up, Sins Life? Good to see you. Oh, not much of too much. Anyway, guys, we're 36 minutes in, 20 in the chat. Do me a favor. Remember, you can always show each other love in here, guys. But this is not a networking stream no more. I appreciate you sticking around. It's only going to get better from here. I'm still the same OG. You know what I mean? ZZ said, treat your I agree. So we're going to do some eating challenge videos. And I'm going to call out a few people that I want to do it too. So there's a couple people in here, and you know who you are. So how many I eat, I'm calling you guys out, man. I got 2 people in here right now that I'm calling out to do this challenge with me. In the video, I'm going to call you out. So y'all get ready. I like McDouble cheeseburgers, and let me tell you what. Damn it, I'm going to gain me about 25 pounds. So, y'all get ready because we're going to get that shit done pretty quick. Sandy K, thank you for coming in. I hope you... Are you starting with 25 hamburger? I don't know about 25, brother, but let me tell you, I'm damn sure going to try to do my best. I would love to, but my appetite is very low. My appetite is only low for things that I don't like, man. If I got something in front of me that I don't really care for, I'm not going to eat much. But if I got something in front of me that I like, I'll eat the hell out of them. Hot sauce. Oh, hell. Sin's Life said hot sauce and float. Well, damn it. She read my damn mind. I'm inaugurated. Yes. So we're going to do the video, guys. We're going to shout out a couple people. I'm going to call them out. Okay. So y'all get ready. It's about to get real in here. Walk in the spirit zone. How you doing, fam? Guys, make sure you go over there and show Flo Dizzle love. He does live streams as well, guys. Just because we're not a grow stream doesn't mean I'm not going to promote my buds in here, guys. Y'all know that. Let me see here. Give me 1 second, guys. Addicted. I'm eating right now. My wife made, like I said, thank you again, guys, for the prayers for the wife. About 9 o'clock this morning, I had the ambulance here, the fire department here. I tried for like 20 minutes to get my wife up, and she just wouldn't get up. Her eyes would open, but there wasn't nobody home. Anyway, they came, they got her sugar up. She went to her doctor's appointment. She got a spinal tap done today, so she's pretty sore. She's had a lot of problems with her back lately, and she's got a lot of fluid built up. So they did a spinal tap. So the prayers were successful for my aunt. I told y'all the other night, guys, to pray for my dad, which did a biopsy on the 14th, and he's waiting on his results to find out if he has cancer or not. Hopefully he don't. The doctor seems to think it might not be cancer because it wasn't hard. I guess they said that. So anyway, my aunt, which is a cancer survivor, she beat cancer 2 years ago. They put her to sleep, did surgery, and found out she does not have cancer, guys. So that's amazing. I'm pretending I didn't see that, Sins. I tell you what, guys, life's too short to hate on each other, guys. It's too short to go through life dwelling on the past. Don't drag it out. Get better from it. If something don't work for you, whether it's in life or on YouTube, you got a few choices. Just like networking, I didn't feel like it was working for me no more. So I had two choices. Even I can just give up, and I'm not a giver-upper. Or I can move on and try different things. Whether or not it works, hell, I don't know. It might not. But I didn't spend 2 years in front of this camera just to say, you know what, I'm done. I'll move away, move on to content, move on to different things that are better. Lost my cousin last night. Oh, I'm sorry, Float. I tell you what, guys, I have been really close to getting COVID. I might have already had it. I built a fence, worked for the lady, shook the lady's hand. As soon as we finished, she called and says, we got COVID. The people I'm working for right now, I haven't been around them, but they are in the house with COVID. My niece Faye had COVID. COVID is getting so bad. And you know what? I mean, it's like cancer now. Like everybody you know has faced somebody that has COVID. It's getting that bad now. My lung scan came back. I have a small, but stable, hasn't changed from last year. That's awesome. That's amazing, Sandy. Glad to hear that. My mom is doing much better. Awesome, Cody. I'm so happy, man. That's freaking amazing. So that's the plan, guys. We are going to, I'm actually considering getting rid of my live streams, guys. And I know people are going to say, no, you're going to lose all your views and this and that. I'm seriously thinking about just starting fresh, man. I'm not worried about the views. Not worried about, I want to change my channel completely. Maybe that's dumb of me. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments what I should do. I'm fixing to change my channel banner because it says networking. You already know I changed my channel icon. It's now my picture. It's not the damn bam. Change is good, guys. Change ain't always got to be a bad thing. I know what you mean, True Trimmer. Since my seizures, I can't sit at computers right now to play games. So until doctors can figure a plan out, I will have to do other things for now. I did that last 7th. I don't care about views. I could care less about views. If y'all will keep my family in your prayers, you better believe it, guys. Please pray for Float. Please pray for Float. Float, I'm so sorry to hear about your cousin, bud. Guys, I'm glad that I did networking because I learned so much about people, about YouTube, about everything, man. I learned YouTube literally sitting at this desk, sitting in front of this computer. I learned so much from all you guys, man. I learned so much that I'm actually happy where I'm at. What's up? It's me, Brian. Good to see you, man. How you doing? I would not change a thing how I started on YouTube, man. I'm glad I didn't start videos back then and didn't stay with videos. Because that's not what I want to do. Now I can come out hot on content, and I know a lot more about titles and tags and thumbnails, and I haven't really put it all to use yet, but man, I've learned so much. I'm good, been working. That's amazing, man. I'm glad to hear you've been working. I heard that people died from the coronavirus vaccines. It's sad. Guys, so who in here is taking the vaccine? Give me a thumbs up if you are taking the vaccine in here. not for no particular reason. I just want to kind of do a study real quick and see how many people's actually going to take it. Yeah, I've learned a lot too. I spend a lot of time on my thumbnails. These thumbnails, man, here's the thing, guys. My channel looks like a broken record right now. I'm ready for different topics, different thumbnails, different sceneries, different.
You know why you probably don't have many people on your stuff?
What?
Because they haven't given you a notification.
No.
If my bills ring.
I'm sure.
Well, I just looked at it. I didn't even have a notification.
Yeah, they cut a lot of this topics off. They don't like a lot of people to hear it. Yeah, I've learned a lot. I don't want it. Not my family. I'm not taking the vaccine. No way. Wow, I haven't seen y'all in a while and no notification. Laugh out loud. Bait the hook. Yeah, they're not going to give. My wife's just now telling me, guys, that she actually didn't get a notification either. But I'm going to start getting back into consistent live streaming. I'm actually fixing. Oh, okay, baby. Love you. I'm actually fixing to come in here an hour before live, make a video, then do a live stream. So I'm fixing to do a lot more content, man. Just a lot of different stuff. I've been really putting a lot of thought to this, man. Like serious thought. Like just which way I want to go here. I'm at the crossroad. I don't want to do networking no more. Don't really want to give my live stream up just because I love all you guys. But if I could tell somebody else that was just starting YouTube, my experience would be stay away from interacting with your audience. And it might sound cruel. I don't want it to sound that way. But YouTube can be treated as like TV. All right, when you watch your favorite TV shows, how many times do you meet them? Do you actually get to talk to them? So when you let people in your life, it changes the way they think of you. They get emotionally involved, emotionally attached. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. If you were just starting a YouTube channel, I would say stick to nothing but content. Stay away from live streaming. Unless you need your hours or something. If you're just really trying to you'll work out better, I promise. Or you're still doing the barbecue channel. I haven't did nothing with it in a while, but I still got it. I just ain't really did a whole lot with it. Of course, it's been snowing and raining, and James, that's what I do. Guys, live streams did me really good. It's gotten pretty bad lately, but hey, man, things move on. New news ends up old news. No matter what you do, you start out hot. It's networking. You're only doing the same thing, guys. That's the problem with. To be honest with you guys, I can't believe I went that hard for so long because you're doing the same thing. And if networking is only fun when you've got at least 50 in your chat. And if you ain't got 50 in there and then people coming in and out, it's not a networking stream no more. People tell me all the time, keep networking. Guys, you cannot network with the same 25 every day. Everybody's got everybody. You look stupid. You're not getting those subscribers. Now, back when I had a humongous live stream, it was easy to get you 50 subscribers. One of the best content channels to model your style after it would be Goon Squad. Channels to model your style after it. Oh, man, them guys are freaking awesome, dude. I tell you what, dreams actually come true on YouTube. I've watched them. James, I've had someone said in my stream they don't come in here because people go and unsubscribe to them. It was the fake people that ruined it. Well, I'm against that, Risky. Everybody that says it's fake people, guys, the average people that actually go to you and subscribe, do not unsubscribe again. It's not the people, it's YouTube. You know, you come in here and you get 50 subscribers. I've had this happen numerous times. You come in here and get 50 subscribers. I used to get you 50 like it wasn't no problem in 15 minutes. But then the next morning they say, everybody unsubscribe, Tree Trimmer. I've only got 15 left. That was YouTube. That was not the people. The odds of people going back and unsubscribing are very slim. Usually people that hit your red button, they usually don't go back and unsubscribe. That's YouTube algorithm unsubscribing to you. It's not the people doing it. It's YouTube doing it. YouTube is not designed to see a small channel with 40 subscribers jump up 100 in 2 minutes. They know, okay, so it took this guy 6 months to get 40 subscribers, but now he just got 100 in 2 minutes. That's fake. That's a scam. I'm still waiting on the coins y'all sent me. My mail is all messed up. Bait the hook. You ain't waiting yet because I haven't sent them. I was telling the wife today, actually an hour before I got on, I said, we got to get them damn coins sent out. She said, what coins? I forgot to tell her, bro. So now she knows it'll get sent off. Float's like, yeah, the coins that took me 3 weeks to get. I know what you're talking about, Bait the hook. I'll get them sent off, buddy. Anyway, guys, so change is good, man. Y'all get ready because if you only knew, I would love to wake up tomorrow and all this go away. Well, I didn't want you to actually be waiting and thinking that they got lost. You know, I'm not ever going to lie to you guys, man. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, I sent them. I haven't sent them yet, buddy, but I promise you I'll get them out real quick. We're in some deep shit, guys. We're in some really, really deep shit. Secret Service tipped off Donald Trump. I don't know. Y'all might have saw his speech. I think it was yesterday. Anyway, Secret Service tipped Donald Trump off, and that's why there are 20,000 United States soldiers in Washington guarding it. Now, let me tell you this. You should see some of my videos on. I'm going to get over there and check them out, man. Tree Trimmer is in it. Hey, guys. Now, on a serious note, do these assholes have the balls to go to Washington with 20,000 soldiers there? Because they're not going to be like the cops and let you in the door. I sold mine for 1.5. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, all I need is, I don't know, a little $10 lottery ticket or something. I mean, I need at least a little chance to win something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? I would be freaking amazing. That would be amazing. And that would be my luck, but, you know, it'd be amazing. At least my boy Float won it. I mean, shit. Vegan Realist, how you doing? Where's Pond Predator at? I didn't see him. Pond Predator Nation in the house. Pond Predator Nation, buddy. Good to see you, man. Give James 50 business and it has for shipping. Yeah, no shit. So is anybody in their right mind actually think that something in Washington's going to happen on the 20th? Because me personally, now, if you know there's 20,000 troops there protecting it, I don't think you're really going to want to go. When the troops come in, the shit's getting serious, man. You're not going to want to go messing around. Do you think the troops are going to let you run up in the Capitol again? Which, in retrospect, they should have never ran up in the Capitol anyway, because if they were doing that rally with all those people there, it's good to see you, buddy. I'm glad to have you back, man. Guys, make sure you show Pond Predator Nation some love for me. MPOMG, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. So, Wednesday, Donald Trump is to depart from the White House. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll find out. It's not going to be good, I'm sure. First time in history that a president is not going to be there at inauguration. What do y'all think about that, guys? What do y'all think about Trump not going to the inauguration? And I don't think this has happened in 100 and something years, guys. I watched a video earlier where it said, after 2020, if I woke up tomorrow and United States said that there were UFOs about to land, nobody would be surprised, guys. Nobody would be surprised. Anyway, so our president he's got, what is it, Reddit? Where you can go listen to the president. Does anybody got Reddit or Reddit? What's it called, guys? Or does anybody know what platform that Trump is using right now? Because we know it's not Twitter. He's already got kicked away from Twitter. And that damn scumbag Mike Pence. Reddit, yes. He's using Reddit, guys. Y'all go over there and check him out, man. I don't believe any of this crap that's going on is it's a big chess game, and we are the exactly. Not Twitter or Facebook. I tell you what, man. For anybody that takes this lightly, this is some serious shit, man. Like, I'm actually glad that I live in Texas. I would hate to live in Washington or New York or hell, people from California are moving to Texas. If I had somewhere to move right now, I would move to Texas. Governor Greg Abbott said he will not shut down. And I'm a true believer in shutting down's worse, guys. Maybe y'all don't agree with me. He will be playing his trump card. Oh, shit. Guys, I don't know if anybody's on the same page with me, but I'm a true believer that shutting down kills more people. Alcoholism, depression. Guys, let me tell you something. When you're stuck at home and your family's starving, your power's off, you ain't got no food, the depression kicks in, man. And there's a lot of people that suicide, alcoholism. It's a proven fact that more people die from the shutdown. We have the Republicans, Democrats, and us that's like two wolves and a sheep trying to decide what's for dinner. We are the sheep. I'm in California. Wish I could move. Oh, I bet. California's tough right now. Biden is a loser. I tell you what, they are still trying to impeach him. He only has 5 days left. You can't impeach a president that is not in office. Well, they're trying to push it fast. And the reason for that, first and foremost, if they get him impeached, he cannot be a president again. Because he already said he's going to run, and he'll win if he comes back. But I'm going to say something, guys, that y'all probably thought I would never say, but I really wish Donald Trump would have never came into our lives as the president of the United States. That might sound cruel because I like him, but I don't even think COVID would be here if Donald Trump wasn't in office. Call me a conspiracy theorist, call me whatever. I think all this shit was planned for the mail-in ballots. You put COVID in the picture, you get to use mail-in ballots. You put mail-in ballots in the picture, you get to fraud. You put fraud in the picture, somebody else gets to be president. Straight up. I don't believe nothing they tell me, man. Nothing. Only if the voting fraud is fixed. You know what I think? I think America, I know they can't, but they should say, okay, we're going to squash all of it and restart all the voting over with no mail-in ballots. If we only get 20,000 Americans to do it, well, hell, whoever wins, wins. Trump could have prevented it. He knew about it 6 to 8 months in advance. Biden should be impeached. SOB. Throughout the times of talking about Trump, I want you to hear some good things about him, though. Have y'all ever heard of Operation Warp Speed? Operation Warp Speed, guys. When he first went to about that vaccine, they said, oh man, this is going to take at least 5 to 7 years. He said, no, we need it. Wait, they had vaccines out. They swore it could never be done. Hype Go, what's up, bud? J-Dog, good to see you. COVID is a scam, and it shows how vulnerable and gullible we are as a nation. I think the numbers are completely false. They saying people, let me tell you something, guys. There are people dying from COVID. So do not think that I'm not saying that. I just don't think it's nowhere near what they say. Guys, we cannot listen to the mainstream media. If you're going to watch somebody, go to Newsmax, go to Right Side Broadcasting. These people will give you the insight, true stuff. All this other shit is bogus, man. If it's going to benefit us, they're not going to tell us. There's a new vaccine that's 90%, that 90% works. And as far as all these big wigs on TV getting it, there can be anything in that needle. It ain't got to be a damn vaccine. I mean, you can put saline in the damn thing. It ain't got to be, I don't know, man. I'm hearing a lot of bad stuff about the vaccines. Of course, there are people dying because they've gotten coronavirus in their system, but the numbers are extremely inflated. Like I said, guys, when COVID started, my wife had a doctor's appointment, and there were 10 people in the waiting room. One of the ladies in there were speaking to a couple of the other people and said the funniest thing happened. I got a call from the doctor's office saying that my COVID test tested positive. She said the funny thing is, I haven't never took a COVID test. 7 more people stood up. Now, out of the 10 people, 8 people said that happened. So 8 out of 10 people in a room in one little office in America said that they tested positive for COVID, but the funny thing was they never took the test. Is that weird, or is that telling you how many of the numbers are wrong? 8 people in one little bitty room in America tested positive but never had a test. They wrote them down. Positive, positive, positive. I think if we get a young strong leader that has a good mixture of saying things that need to be said and what the people want. Also, my parents got the vaccine because they're involved in the school. Gunnar Atkins, bait the hook. Yes, I agree. The scam has been inflated numbers and the government responded to COVID. I believe right now, COVID is being used for every excuse imaginable. Yes, COVID is horrible. Yes, COVID is killing people. But you still cannot deny the percentage and the odds. I don't really know what to believe, because sometimes you see on the news that the hospitals are overcrowded and they're having to have 18-wheelers to put people in that go deceased. Like, is it really that bad? If it is, I'm not seeing it. And if it is that bad, man, that's crazy. I've heard they were also putting cause of death COVID for people that didn't even die from it. Why do you think? Hey, they said flu deaths were down in 2020 by 40%. Why is that? Because if you went into the hospital and had the flu, they wrote you down for COVID. Why is that? Because if they write you down for COVID, the hospital administration gets paid for that from the government. So why? It's kind of like an insurance scam. It's kind of like an insurance scam, guys. If you write extra down, you get paid extra from your insurance. If you got an extra dent or something, it's like an insurance scam at the hospital. Well, if they write you down as a COVID patient, they get paid from the government. If they write you down from the flu, they don't get paid. You have to pay attention to the words they use. Notice how politicians and mainstream media constantly use the word democracy. We are not. Let's drive. Hey, man, I tell you, I like listening to what he's got to say, guys. I think everybody should check him out, man. For real. All I can say, guys, is before I get off here, I want y'all to know that if you're in here and you're not feeling love, damn it, we love you. Know your faith, guys. We're at the end time, man. You know what's crazy, guys? I've always believed in my life that we were one of the last. I don't know why. I've always believed that. I've always believed a lot of things. I've always believed, like, you know, how could this world be here so many years, but yet we're just now where we're at? You know, you think of it like you see, we're living in a time, guys, to where when you walk in a store, you're not going to see people working no more. You're going to see robots. Like, and this is only going to get worse. Robots are going to take our jobs. They want us to be working at home. They want us to be trapped inside. And I said this best the other day. They don't mind helping you. But when you receive their help, it's kind of like a family that's on food stamps. You depend on them food stamps every month. You're a poor family. You're out of food. Your refrigerator's empty, and you're waiting for your food stamps from the government. They make you do all this paperwork. They make you do all this stuff to get it. And if you don't get it, what? You don't get them. You do what they say to do in order for you to get them. And that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to try to help you in ways. But once they do, once they take over and they help America, they own America. They got you right where they want you. You're going to do what they say or you lose your ties. Okay, well, we'll give you $1,000 a month, but you're going to do what we tell you to do, or we're going to leave you with no money and you're going to be screwed. It's black. It's a form of blackmail, is what it is. Orwell, 1984. Hey, Treacher, what's up, Josh Snyder? Good to see you. Texas Outdoors, my brother. Anyone else get a stimulus Visa credit card? We are hamsters to these people. They control our food now and what we do. Guys, you know, one of these nights I'm going to do a live stream where I just talk about my conspiracy theories, because it's something I've never talked about, and boy, do I got a lot of them. I believe in a lot of stuff that other people probably don't. Damn, that's crazy. That's from the analyst this morning. That's crazy. And hey, I was watching something yesterday too. Yeah, let me help the wife real quick, guys. But I don't know if y'all saw this, guys, but somebody spotted a UFO. Did anybody see that? This news story about the UFO spotting? Oh, I wanted to hear about that. Hang on real quick, Tree Trimmer. How do they just create money from thin air? They print it.
We don't miss it in the code. So keep calm and ask your mom.
You're welcome.
Go over here.
So like I was saying, guys, we're going to do a live stream about conspiracy theories. Me personally, I always try to think outside the box. That's just what I do. I think back before this election and I think about, okay, so, our presidents in the past said never use mail-in ballots. It's an easy way to scam and cheat. So I'll go back to why I said that I wish Donald Trump was never in office because, guys, he's an outsider, which was telling all the inside that did not want to be told. Trump was on the inside and his voice would tell stuff that wasn't supposed to be heard to us. Permit me to issue and control the money of a nation, and I care not who makes it laws. This was said by Rothschild regarding the national bank system. Follow the money and you'll find the problem. I'll tell you what, guys. We've got so many money problems. Our dollar is, our penny's not even worth nothing no more. Our dollar is not even worth. What is our dollar worth now? Let's drive 15 cents maybe. We got a card in the mail for $1,200. Hey man, that's pretty awesome. How do they just create money from thin air? Well, what it is, guys, is we have to be in so much debt. I think it's, hang on, I got to remember what I read. Let's drive. How much in debt do we got? Ain't it 640 trillion or something? I cannot remember the exact. But in our Constitution, we've got to be so far in debt before we can. That's why they add money, guys, like 40 million here, 40 million here, because they have to be so much in debt before they can create the money and take the packages, the 400 trillion. They can't just print money like that. They have to do it in phases. America has to be in so far in debt before they can do it. There's so much to getting that package that even the 400 trillion that we just received for the COVID package, that shit's not easy to get. But the bad thing about it, we're sending it to all the wrong places, guys. That 400 trillion should have stayed in America. Why did we send millions and millions and millions of dollars to other countries? You know what America should have did? The dollar has dropped about 5% in 2020 and likely will be devalued another 20% in 2021. I tell you what, guys. 400 trillion. Tree trimmers president. America gets 400 trillion. Tree trimmer thanks. All right, well, we're going to go on a shutdown. We're going to kill this COVID off. And we're going to take the whole 400 trillion and put enough money in the Americans' pockets. And we're going to tell them, in 1 month, we're closing down. I need y'all to go stock up for 4 weeks. Here's the money. I need you to go fill your groceries up. Fill everything you need up. And I need you to stay home unless an emergency. Our current national debt is little over $27 trillion. Guys, I was watching a documentary on Jeff Bezos. This guy's Amazon. Y'all know who he is. He has a net worth of 180 billion. He's making, what'd they say? He's making $2 million every 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, Jeff Bezos makes $2 million. Every 2 minutes. They're predicting him to be our first trillionaire. And he's making a killing off of Amazon right now. And I mean, they're predicting him to make $100 billion in Amazon this year. Because everybody's doing everything online now. I tell you what, I've been watching a lot of stuff. Let's Drive. Do you think the Iraqi diner will ever revalue? Bezos was surpassed by Elon Musk about a couple weeks ago at the wealthiest person. I must have watched that older one. The one I just watched said that, oh yeah, did you know, guys, that they got this thing now to where Bill Gates, maybe y'all can tell me the name of it. It's something they're doing to where they're supposed to give half of their fortune away by the time they die. Warren Buffett has gave $30 billion away already, guys. But anyway, long story short, Jeff Bezos did not like the idea. He's like, hell no, I'm not giving half my money away. But a few people's already jumped onto it. What civil war? Oh, you get ready. Get ready. Guys, if y'all do not think that there can be a civil war on American soil, then you're wrong. This civil war is already in effect, man. When you've got crowds of people out in public that hate each other, this is not a racist war. This is a political war between the left and the right, between Antifa, Black Lives Matter. It's bad. So before I end this stream, guys, I ask that you just put prayers in the chat for the world, man. Regardless who our president's going to be, there's nothing we can do or change about that. All we got to do is have faith in the good Lord, because at the end of the day, he's the one that has all the power. These people here could have all the money and fame they want, but they do not rule the earth. There's only one man that does that, and he will fix this problem. It might not be exactly the way everybody wants, but that's why I tell you to get with him. Make sure you know where you're going. Because think about it, guys. If we went to sleep tonight and we woke, if we went to sleep tonight and we didn't wake up, where are you going? Do you know where you're going? Because if you don't, you need to find out. We're at the end of times here, man. I don't think so. I think they will try to eliminate it, but I don't. It will bring the value back. Guys, like I said, man, I'm praying that nothing happens, but I don't know, man. I think it's, first of all, we need to crush Antifa. We need to crush Black Lives Matter. If you don't like me for saying that I'm not a supporter to I'm not a supporter to anybody that harms and violates people. I love whites, I love Asians, I love blacks, I love everybody. But I do not support. I don't like basketball no more. Because when basketball put Black Lives Matter on their court, I will never watch a basketball game again in my life. Never. When these football players stand out there and kneel. A true American will never kneel. Never. A real American patriot wouldn't kneel if you put a damn gun to his head. And then to have Black Lives Matter all down the damn streets. Guys, Everybody knows Black Lives Matter. But let me tell you something. We all matter. We are all human. We are all God's people. We are all God's children. We all bleed red. We should be here for each other, not against each other. We should be bigger than letting anybody divide who we are. If you let somebody divide who you are, then who are you? How strong are you if you can let somebody divide you up? Whether it's the news, whether it's a president, no matter who it is, it's up to you to decide whether or not you're going to let somebody say what you believe in or what to think. That's just my opinion. If you believe in the Bible, you already know all of this has to happen in order for what you believe to come to pass. The Lord does not give us a spirit to fear, but one of power, love, and sound mind. I'm telling you what, guys. So don't worry about tomorrow. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, but do not worry. I'll tell you what, guys, there's been a lot of people. And I know some of it's bogus, so please don't hit me with that. There's been a lot of Christians, man, having some serious stuff brought to their attention, guys. And I already told you when this started and I saw lightning strike the Washington Monument, it wasn't just your regular lightning, guys. It went bam, 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 like God saying, hey, y'all better chill your ass out. He will not stand to let what he created. Guys, he created the most beautifulest world. For us to come through and violate that, to burn these buildings down and all the hatred. And remember, guys, you look at the devil, you think of horns. This devil is going to be dressed in a tux and a suit. Everybody's going to love him, guys. Everybody's going to love him. He's going to fool everybody. And he's going to be a damn demon. And that's what I was always, that's the way I've always thought, guys. I was brought up to where, you know, always help someone because you never know if it's a test from God. You know, when the man's on the side of the street and he's hollering he's hungry, you know, I always think, if I don't give this man $1, what if it's this one time that it's God testing me? You know, here I am, just left a job. Maybe I just got $5,000 check. Bills are paid. Happy, got money, got a nice truck. But then I'm at a red light and I get tested. Am I the kind of person that will pull my wallet out and hand this person that's hungry $1? I've got $5,000 in my pocket. Will I give this man $1? Am I greedy? I don't know. God's asking me. So you know what I do? I pull that wallet out and I hand him a 5 or a 10. If you're going to test me, I'm going to be ready. And damn right, I'm going to help. You never know, guys. Don't be the greedy one out there. If you're doing good, you need to pass it down. Every time I get a check, I always donate a little bit out of that check. I don't care if it's to a homeless man. I don't care if it's to St. Jude's at a store asking for dollar donations. I always try to give back. Always. And I think everybody should. Because the way you're living today might be vice versa tomorrow. It might be the homeless man in that truck tomorrow, and it might be you sitting there asking him for that $1. Thank you, Rattle Trap. I paid someone groceries that dad didn't have enough, so I helped. That's awesome, Sin. So always remember that, guys, next time you're at that store and there's a man outside, a family out, a couple kids outside. Maybe it's just a man and a wife and they're stranded. And the first thing you say is, "Oh, bullshit, they're lying. They just want to smoke some crack." Well, you don't know what they're doing with that money, guys. Looks are deceiving. That guy might have just had a rough life. He might be a Vietnam veteran, might have POP, whatever you call it. Always be prepared, man. That's all I can say. I'm going to end with that. Guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all joining. Remember to stay true, stay respectful, and most importantly, stay a true supporter. Pray for the nation, guys. Pray for the 20th that Washington don't have no craziness. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.